Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I will be showing you some drills that you can do to improve your pool game. So, I've done a video like this before, and I did a couple of drills, and now I'm just going to show you some more, because the more drills, the better you get. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a bunch of balls out. This should be good. I'm just going to get all of them just to be safe. And I'm real OCD, so I like to start with the 1. And what you do is you leave yourself any angle you want. And you have to stay with this angle throughout the drill. So make sure it's a good angle. And we're going to put a bunch of balls down here like this. And we're going to keep going around the table. And you can only change the angle once you finish with that side of the rail. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. And so you can keep going down the table like this. And if you have another set of balls, you would keep going, or you could just move those back. But for each rail, you can only start off with one angle. So I'm going to start off with an angle like this. You have to pocket the 1 and hit the 2. And then the 2 would go away, and you have to leave yourself with the same angle. And we can keep adding it on down here. You have to leave yourself with that same angle. I didn't put paper reinforcements down, so I'm not sure exactly what angle I have, but I think it was something like that. And you have to keep going until you've cleared all the balls up back to here. So this would be your last ball once the ball reaches right there. We have to stay with that same angle until you reach a different point on the rail, and then you can change your angle. So now, since we're starting on a different rail, one ball stays in the same spot, roughly the same spot, and you give yourself a different angle. So now we're going to give ourselves a slight angle so we can hit the 5. And we would keep adding on over and over and over again. I think this is the angle I gave myself. And we would keep hitting and hitting and hitting. I'm not going to go much longer. I'll probably just stop at this 8 ball. Look. And if you overdraw, it's okay. Or if you just mess up, it's still okay. Just keep on going. Practice makes perfect. I'm surprised with myself through those past ones, and maybe I haven't picked a good enough angle. So next time I try this drill, I'll give myself a different angle once I reach this rail. So let's pretend. After 3 shots, I like to give myself a different angle, but it worked for that angle. We were just overdrawing. So we just keep adding balls on until it gets back down to here, and you've hit every ball. So now we would go for the 8, and that would knock in. And then I'm not going to continue with this long rail. Well, this is where it gets tricky, because you have to pick the same angle for all of these shots. So you would really have to focus on your angle. I would probably give myself an angle like this. Something like that. So I could just follow with some top spin off of there and hit the 9. Down here, we didn't hit hard enough, but you see what I was doing. And let's just imagine I hit all these already. And once we start with this angle right here, we saw that angle. We can continue going down that way with some spin. So we'd be good for all of these shots since if we had that angle. So that's just an angle that you might want to choose when trying this drill. So this is, it's like the wagon wheel drill. I don't really have a name for it. Just, again, set up a ball, leave the one ball in roughly the same position. You can use a paper reinforcement. It looks like a little white donut to mark where your cue ball and your one ball positions are. One ball does not move. I did not have a paper reinforcement, so it did kind of move about. I just put it roughly where I thought I had it, but this is the first drill. The second drill that is very useful is just a really simple banking. So, what we usually do with banking drills is we just set up a line. So I need to empty this pocket out. And I'm just going to take the 2 through 5. I'll put these up. And what you have to do is you have to bank all of them in a row. And you can start off with ball in hand. And then just keep moving your cue ball. So that is a beginning start to this drill. Just give yourself ball in hand on each shot, and if you miss, what you do is you set the whole thing back up and retry. You don't just retry that one shot. You retry every shot, and every time you try different speeds, try slow speeds, and you can try faster speeds. And if you ever mess up the balls like that, just put it back. And you keep getting ball in hand. You keep going until you miss. We keep missing on this 4 ball. So this is where we would really center our focus now. Because obviously we have something wrong with that angle. Or we just can't see it too well. And then we mess up on the 2 ball somehow. I don't know how we missed that bank. But we keep hitting the point there. So now we would give ourselves a deeper angle. And we would probably shoot faster. So we make the ball. No trouble with that angle. And here's the angle that we were struggling with. And now we got that one down. Now we just have this 5 left. And there's all the banks. And now the second variation of that drill is the one you actually should try the most. So that one's just like the build up to this drill, just to get those angles down. The second one, you cannot move the cue ball. You start off with ball in hand, but then you have to play position on your banks from here on out. So see, if you mess up like this, then you have a tough time completing the drill. So the best way to start this drill is with ball in hand with like a straight in bank. And you just want to draw off the rail. Like that. And you want to keep drawing off the rail. This time we have the chance to stun over. Again, if you mess them up, put it back. But you got to leave your cue ball where it is. We left ourselves with the cross bank, which we can attempt, but it's not a good option. Got lucky there with the double bank. But now we wouldn't be able to make this other than off a few rails, and that would be tough. So that is a tougher drill, and you can set them up along here. You'll see Carl Boys likes to do the ball in hand version, but that's really no help other than playing position. Playing position on them is a tougher thing to do, but it's better for your cue ball positioning and your banking practice. The next drill is really simple. It's called 15 ball rotation. So what you do is you just take 15 balls out, all the balls that you have, and you rack them up. Apparently I'm missing a ball. I'm missing something. Here it is. So you rack them up. You put them where you would rack 8 ball, the head ball, the second diamond. Lift up. Get your cue ball. Racking pattern does not matter. It can be racked in any order. You just want to randomly break them. And the goal is just to run out. It's like straight pool now. So you just want to run out all the balls. Take your time on it. I'm going to go kind of fast since I don't want this video to be too long. I'm not going to run out all of them, but the goal is to run out all without missing. And in your head, you want to call your next shot. So I'm going to shoot the 1 ball after the 15. And now I'm going to shoot the 3-5 combination after the 1. And I left myself a little weird on this, but you got to stick with the shot that you call. I forgot to call something there, but I think it was obvious that I was going for the 3 next. I left myself kind of weird on this 3-2. Try to shoot the 7 ball next, and we missed the 3. So if you ever miss, that was a purposeful miss, by the way, I would miss that. But you take ball in hand. You take ball in hand and you put it anywhere. And I usually like to go back with the shot that I missed. So I will take this, and I'll be like, okay, I want to shoot the 10 ball after the 3. And we go down here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to shoot this because of my camera. But then we would say I want to shoot the 2 ball after the 10. And we'd run our cue ball down here. And this is the part, you want to try the tougher shots. You want to try the real tough shots. So I'd call 2 ball down to the corner. And you want to try all your banks and stuff like that. You want to try all the harder shots rather than the easier shots. So we would say 14 in the side, hold it for the 7. I may just run this out here. Draw back for the 11. I want to shoot the 13 next. This is where we would practice our tough banks. And even if you miss them, it's okay. Just keep practicing them and you will ultimately get better. So we could shoot the easy 13 down there. But we're going to try a hard 6 into the side. And you see it didn't work, but that's okay. As long as we keep practicing those shots, eventually you'll start to get them down. If you ever scratch, give yourself ball in hand and just try to run out the whole thing. And try some difficult shots. Again, if you scratch, give yourself ball in hand. I was going to finish running this out, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.